Hi, this is Kendra from Pencil and Pigment, and today is Thursday, which is my Draw With Me, my Hang Out With Me video. So please grab a sketchbook and let's get started. So for the month of April, I am doing protest art, and for today I have pre-sketched a golden eagle, and I am doing sort of a social commentary on Native American rights. So Native rights are human rights, and honor native land, which is probably what I'm going to put in text. I've been using a brush pen for my hand lettering, but I probably won't get to that in this video. So I am going to be drawing a golden eagle, and let's get started. I am doing this in colored pencil. I'm using my Faber-Castell Polychromos. These are probably the colors I'm going to use. Lots of browns, lots of yellows, and one indigo just for the beak, because it is a very cool gray. So let's get started. First off, how are you doing? Has anybody asked you how you're at today? How you're feeling? How you're creating? How is your April? You know, this is interesting. So I was wanting to look up some cool sort of Native American folklore tales to include in my links for this video. And I found some really cool eagle stories that I can link to go along with this because they're just amazing. But in the United States, we have a bunch of sort of bird protection acts. So if you are in the United States or you're visiting the United States and you happen to see an eagle feather on the ground, from a golden eagle, a bald eagle, like it's dropped out of the sky, do not pick it up and do not keep it. It is against the law to have eagle feathers unless you are on a registered, you're a registered native of the land and it's for your spiritual beliefs. They are protected. So if you are doing, like we're doing homeschool and stuff because of COVID, but if you want to do sort of a lesson plan based around like ornithology and birds and like local birds of your area, if you're doing ecology or something, and you want to purchase eagle feathers, don't do that either. And what you're going to find is they're probably replicas. So what they sell are turkey feathers that have been painted. So you can't buy feathers. And if you are native, you have to have the proper permits and things to own them, have them, and gift them. And you can only gift them to other native folks. I can link those laws if you're curious about them. Like the different, we have like an eagle sort of treaty act that protects them, and then we have sort of some bird ones that are very specific. The laws of the United States are trying to protect some of these birds that, man, have been having a tough time, you know, which is nice. We need something for the spotted northern owl. We could really use some sort of protection something at this point because it's kind of hurting. But I just thought that was interesting, and I thought maybe you would think that was kind of interesting and bizarre too. So don't pick up eagle feathers. Photograph, appreciate, and leave them be. It is not worth getting in trouble. It's like, what is it, $1,000 fine or up to 5 years in jail? That's not, ooh, don't do that. So anyway, I'm having a lot of fun with this challenge. It's such a hodgepodge from day to day. Like there isn't really a natural flow of me doing like local and then I'll switch to something like international. I'm not that organized for this sketchbook challenge. And I think that's sort of freed me up to keep me from getting burned out or being overwhelmed or just feeling like I have more control. I didn't have a lot of control over my March of the Robots because those were the animals that were endangered, so I didn't get to choose what animals I got to draw. And I drew them in order. So, of the ones that had the most species that were hurting to the least amount. So everything was very specific. There were very few that I was like, oh, I don't want to draw this. But it's fine. So this one I'm kind of picking and choosing and hunting and collecting and doing things in a more interesting, to my mood. So yesterday I did a thing on free speech, which is more general. The First Amendment of the United States says freedom of speech. So that's nice. Anyway, what are you currently working on? Are you working on some art right now? Are you painting right now? I'm looking ahead to July. I can't help myself. I can't. So July is World Watercolor Month. And I'm very excited for that because I've been doing a lot of mixed media and I love mixed media. But for some reason, I'm kind of just, I don't know, I'm craving things in different orders. So I'm really looking forward to World Watercolor Month and try to figure out what I want to draw. I did sort of landscapes last year. I can link that. It's before I had sort of an overhead camera mount. So the videos, you know, at an angle with my tripod. You know, one does the best with what they have till they have better stuff. Anyway, I'm just so excited. And I normally I loosely follow Doodle Wash for the art prompts, and he sort of hires a different, I don't know if hire is the right word. He has somebody put together a prompt list, different artists every year. Even though he does a prompt list for every month. He has different people create different things and they're different themed, and sometimes they're more sort of abstract ideas, and that's really, really cool. That's a fun challenge. I am working on the eagle eye. I feel like I want to break out and start singing Goldeneye from 007 by Tina Turner. Oh my god, I'm going to link that song. Tina Turner's awesome. Anyway, I won't sing. I'll get in trouble. That's like copyrighted and stuff. I'll behave myself. But just know in the back of my mind that this illustration needs a theme song. Oh no. My poor family. They're out walking the dog right now, so it's okay. I'm not being too weird by myself. I am unsupervised. I mean, perhaps we should be worried about my lack of supervision. But I'm over 40, so you think by now I'd be able to behave relatively well. Some days are more debatable than others. Anyway, yeah, Thursdays we do tons and tons of hands-on stuff. Like hands-on history and hands-on math, and it's just a lot of in the fields, in the gardens, making and doing stuff, so it gets kind of crazy. And we had our internet go out last night and I was like, oh no, please don't stay out. It was only out for about 15 minutes, which that's okay. Just don't die during when I'm trying to upload and create stuff for people, because that's not cool. So we're meant to hang out together and draw together and motivate each other. So that's kind of where I'm at today. I guess I'm in a goofy mood. I don't know. I'm drawing a beautiful bird. I'm in a good mood. It's awesome. Love birds. Anyway, I thought about, you know what would be funny for World Watercolor Month? Like doing an animal. I've already done watercolor birds. I can link that sketchbook tour if you want to see that. But doing like a whole series of animals and then like giving them bow ties or something random, or like glasses or something, just something innocuous that shouldn't be there. Like doing them realistically, but then giving them some sort of like human esque thing to it. I don't know why that appeals to me. Or giving them like everything about them realistic except giving them like human legs. Or like the wrong ears or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll get goofy with it in July. We'll see what kind of mood I'm in. It would be fun though. Like birds with their pet bird. Is that too weird? Oh. I don't know. Anthropomorphizing, sort of humanizing everything. Just a little bit for fun. All right. This is the eyeball, and it is a little bit more value range, a little bit more shadow, a little bit more highlight. Anyway, I hope your day is going well. I hope you have a lovely evening, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.